Okay, hi everyone. It seems like I'm doing the first session by myself, but that's totally fine. And yeah, I'd like to get through the curriculum, and then I hope some of you will watch the recordings. And yeah, maybe in future, let me know which times are better for you if you want to attend this live Zoom sessions. But yeah, here we are. So first of all, I invite you to close your eyes and observe what is going on in your body. Observe how you're feeling. Observe how the breath is flowing in and out. And I invite you to inquire, are there any feelings or tensions that are in the body? Do you need to maybe move a little bit? Do something? And open to arrive in the space. And just feel free to move around for a bit. Maybe move the facial muscles. Maybe the hands. It helps us to just get loose in general. Now I invite you to bring your mouth into an O shape like this, and exhale as if inhale as if you're sucking through a straw deeply in, and out through the nose, deeply in through the mouth, and out through the nose. In through the mouth, in through the mouth, and out through the nose. Deeply breathing in through the mouth. Hold. And exhale. Breathe in deeply through the mouth. Hold. And exhale through the nose. And come back to normal breathing. Observe how it feels now after the 5 breaths. Maybe you feel a sense of presence. Do you feel different from the beginning of the session when you just settled in? And simply become aware of whatever is alive within you in that very moment. And slowly you can open your eyes again. Arrive in the space. Welcome back. So yes, welcome to session 1 of this breathwork journey. And actually, I would say the whole yoga journey that we're going through here. Because I would like to explain how we're gonna go about this. So, the holistic aspect of yoga is so much more than just these asanas, these physical postures that we know in the West, and we call that yoga. But once we learn more about the different aspects of yoga, and there's the traditional path called the 8 limbs of yoga, where it is sectioned in 8 different stages, or I mean, sometimes they say it's like ladders and steps you go there. But I've also seen the expression that is like a tree branch, and all these different branches, they form the tree that is the 8 limbs of yoga. I like to see it as it's not a linear way. One thing is dependent on the other. And in yoga, it's like the first 2 are yama and niyama. So the relationship you have within, to yourself, to non-violence, no stealing, the moral codex, and on the outside, how you interact with the world. And then the 3rd step is asana. That is the yogic postures that yogis use in order to open up the body. And they say that actually these postures are only a preparation to go deeper and sit longer in meditation. Because for everyone who's tried meditation before, if you start sitting in a cross-legged position, right? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then the knee starts to hurt, the back starts to hurt, the muscles and the neck tense up, the shoulders rise. And it's because the body is not fully open up. It's a lot of energy that we need at the beginning to sit up straight, to have a good posture, because we're not used to sitting straight up anymore these days. We sit a lot like slouched over and don't have a good posture. We sit a lot, so our hip flexors, they're tensed up, and the muscles are even shortened. And plus, through all the trauma that we experience when we go to a somatic point of view to understand the body, everything that we have experienced at some point tenses up in the body. So when we do, for example, certain postures, we go into this position, sometimes we notice, oh, okay, thoughts start to arise and certain feelings come up. Resistance. And what we do in yoga is basically we are present with whatever is. We go into our posture and we breathe into that posture. There's also this saying, where attention goes, energy flows. So if we put our attention on the breath in a certain position, we can direct this energy to go into our body and open these areas up. At least that's how I see it. And through these exercises, we get a better understanding of what's going on within us. Then combined with the breath, we become much more present in our practice. And that is really the point why we do yoga in the first place. And then the 4th step is pranayama. So prana, the life force. Oh, hello. Somebody has joined. Hi.
Hi. I just got the link from Sahil.
Yes, very beautiful. Beautiful that you came.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here. Grateful. Thank you.
Nice. And it so happens that you're the only one with me today. So just a quick introduction and getting to know each other.
Yeah.
You probably know.
Do it. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, you want to go through the full basics again?
Well, basics are usually forgotten very easily when you start working with other things. So, yes, why not?
Okay. Recap what we already did at the beginning. My approach with pranayama is the starting point of everything to become aware of what is actually going on in our body. So, and I try to see it from a very somatic point of view to feel what is present alive. What I try to emphasize on is that whatever happens outside is also happening inside. So by understanding what is going on within, we first need to listen. And the best way is our breath. And there's many different breathing techniques, like from the very strong breaths in Bhastrika, Pranayama, connected conscious breathing, circular breathing, Wim Hof, and all these things. And they are great. And I will also bring some of them into this course as well. But what I want to start with is the subtle breathing sensations to actually become sensitized what is actually happening within. Our bodily reactions to our outside world. So for example, when we get scared, we get tensed up, we stop our breath. If we're overly happy, we almost want to jump, our face glows. If we are afraid, our heart starts to pound, our hands and feet get cold, so the extremities, they close up to get into fight or flight. Or if we're full of love, we become all warm and fuzzy, and we have this beautiful sensation. And that is just a comparison of how our body reacts. So in order for us to regulate stress, we need to understand the body and have tools how we can release this whatever is stuck in there. And the faster we release something out of the system, the less chances there are that it gets stuck and becomes a trauma, because that's what a trauma essentially is. And I would like to show you a video how the animal kingdom is doing it.
Awesome. Yes, please.
I love it that you're so friendly and so excited about that. Because I still feel like, is that not all too basic for her?
Nothing's basic.
You're awesome.
We have to keep reminding ourselves. Honestly, as you start gaining more knowledge, it's so much more important to be rooted in your basics.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way of seeing it. Do you see the? No, you. That's. Okay, so here is how the animal world is regulating it. So we've seen Impala is almost about to get killed by this leopard. And we see also the stages of the sympathetic nervous system, the fight, flight, or freeze. So the impala is basically not fighting and fighting or flighting anymore. It's freezing. So you see the head movement, they pretend to be dead at some point. So it's for some reason something happened.
The impala is playing dead so that the leopard doesn't eat him.
Yeah, and something happened there, so the leopard escaped.
Wow. I feel like the impala is pregnant too.
Yeah, it looks like it, right? And then at some point, they start shaking uncontrollably. And this is sometimes that we are not allowing ourselves to really express whatever wants to feel expressed. And that's how nature does it. That's how the animal kingdom does it. When they have a fight, or like here, they start shaking. the energy needs to be released first. Then they stand up and off they go.
Wow.
So that was one of the examples why it is so important to shake out as fast as possible when something comes into our body. So one thing that I like to do is, therefore, if you like to stand up, it's shaking.
Let's do it.
So yeah, first move the body, move around just intuitively, whatever feels good. You can also use some sounds, movements of the shoulders, and just loosen up. Open the mouth, put the tongue out. Shake it all out. And then we start with body tapping. So body tapping is a great way. Do you know this technique? Yeah, it comes from
EFT.
what? Yeah,
Yeah.
from EFT, or I know it from Qigong. They do it a lot.
Also lymphatic drainage.
Yes. And also underneath the armpits, activates the lymph nodes in the heart. Around the chest. Belly. Lower back. Buttocks. And down our legs, knees. Bring the arms all the way up and release. Hands all the way up. Hands all the way up. Hands all the way up. And one more time, all the way up. And stay down for a moment. Relax your neck, relax your hands. Just wiggle a little bit if you want, if it feels good. And breathe here into this posture in the forward fold. And and slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the hands up as well. And as you exhale, bring the hands to your heart. And breathe in for a moment. Deeply inhale here. And exhale through a sigh. Inhale. And with a sigh out. And one more time, inhale. And come back again. And you can come in a seated position again.
Love that.
So we're gonna do always like this explanation, a few exercises, and then going back into the explanation of what we do and why we do it. Because yeah, it's important for me that people get an understanding of what are the tools for and why do we do that. So the most important thing about here is before we do breathwork is always we shake out the body, that we're actually opening it up. Of course, it could be good to do now a full asana practice of 1 hour to actually get it fully open up. But this is basically the shortcut.
Yes.
Just at least to become present. And that's why we did the shaking and the tapping. And yeah, as you said, as for the lymphatic system drainage, because our lymph system, they don't have a pump like the heart. We need to tap actually on our skin for the fluids to move and to go into the lymph nodes. So these are very...
Your grief. Like whenever I do this, I feel tears.
Wow.
This part.
Here on the sides?
Around your collarbone.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
I just go watery as soon as I start doing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So that is the first thing, shaking and tapping.
Yeah.
And the second thing, which is often or not really paid attention so much to, is the sigh. So when we do like it's a joke that I hear often, like in the hippie world, and like, oh yeah, hippies, they hug each other and then they always do But there is actually a reason why that makes you happy. So when we do the sigh, when we do the we stimulate the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve activates the parasympathetic nervous system. So, you know the difference between sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system?
I know, but I want to hear it.
Okay. So there's a really beautiful mnemonic phrase, I think you called it. It's how to remember what the parasympathetic nervous system is. So para can be standing for paradise. So you feel good, you feel relaxed. In that stage, your body goes into rest and digest. That's also where we stimulate, where we strengthen our immune system, and the body can basically go through all the processes that they need to.
Kind of integration of sorts.
Yes.
That's what happens at night.
Yes, exactly. So when we sigh, we activate that part of the nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is for fight or flight, or freeze. So that is the action nervous system. And at the beginning, I tried to understand, okay, is sympathetic nervous system like then all tense and stress, and parasympathetic the good and the relaxed? But if we go out through the day and we do certain things, we get things done, one thing after the other, one task, we're very mind-based, and yeah, we also get into the sympathetic nervous system, and it actually feels good. The problem is not the sympathetic nervous system, but it's to stay in there all the time. And what?
That's the stress.
Exactly, and that's yes, the stress that we all people go through.
You look like you're living in a jungle, so
yeah, I don't have.
All the stress is gone.
Yeah, it's.
I'm a tree hugger. Like literally, I derive my energy from like hugging trees.
Yeah,
So few in Barbados.
That helps too. Yes. So yeah, that's the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. And but in order to get into the parasympathetic nervous system, we need to first also learn how to breathe differently. Because what happens if we're in the sympathetic nervous system? Because of the stress, our body, our belly is always tensed up. Like we hold a lot of tension in the belly. So it's often for us very difficult to actually let the belly go, to breathe into the belly. Because in order for us to breathe into the belly, we need to feel secure in ourselves. So for some people, actually breathing into the belly also brings up a lot of trauma. Actually, a lot of, I don't know. There's so many things of what happens to us in life that we tense up. All these fake ideals of, oh yeah, a flat belly is only a beautiful belly. But if you look, for example, at the child, when they stand there, their belly is just fully out, they're fully resting, and they're like, yeah. Or babies. They didn't go through the conditioning yet in our life, in their lives.
All those magazines that women read.
Exactly. And this is all
industry being destroyed here.
Yeah. And that's the stigma that we need to first be aware of, that we are living in that. So in order for us to get from the sympathetic nervous system into the parasympathetic nervous system, we first need to learn how to breathe through our diaphragm again. Do you have experience in the diaphragmatic breathing?
Yeah, yoga.
Okay.
Because of that, just because of the breathwork in yoga. Like the Shitali and the pranayama, the box breathing and the anulom vilom.
Okay. So let's.
Sorry, I know a little bit. That's it.
Oh, you know a lot already. That's great to hear. So then we can start right away and just get into all belly breathing again. So pull up, put a hand on the belly and one hand on the chest, and allow our breath to simply flow into our belly. And soft breath, relax the belly in the inhale. And the exhale, the belly deflates again. Notice which hand is moving. Try to only breathe into the hand at the belly. As Vishuddhi was already a bit more advanced in her pranayama practice, we went from this point to another exercise with her, which I would like to do with you next time and explain first a little bit more what we do in detail. So for the next exercise, to really practice the diaphragmatic breathing, you can lay down now on your back and take the books or that heavy pillow and you can take the book or that heavy pillow and put it on your stomach. This is a really good exercise to practice diaphragmatic breathing, as you have the weight from the pillow and you can really feel how the breathing muscles are expanding in the inhale. So it's a really good way of getting a better feeling for it. You can start to bring the pillow up in the inhale and bring it down again in the exhale. Feel the weight of the pillow in the inhale and fully let go in the exhale. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Soft belly in, soft belly out. Notice if there's any tensions that arise. Is there maybe any sensations that come up? Simply observe it. And push the pillow in the inhale up. And the exhale down again. The inhale, the pillow raises up. And the exhale, the pillow goes down again. Often our belly is all tensed and the abs are tensed up as well, because we have these beauty ideals of a flat belly. Or how our appearance should be. Just purely focus on the inhale and the exhale. A lot of tension stored in the belly, a lot of traumas which prevent us to really drop into the belly. So if we really practice to breathe into the belly, into our diaphragm, we allow these tensions to be released again and to bring back a safety within ourselves, a safety within our breathing, to feel at home within us, to feel safe and secure. So continue with the belly breathing. In the inhale, the belly raises up, the pillow as well. And the exhale, the pillow goes down again. And if your mind wanders with any thoughts, is it done right? Or any other thoughts, just simply observe them And return to the belly breath. Explore how the breath feels like when directed into your diaphragm. This is the time for yourself, a time of exploration. Soft belly in and soft belly out. Soft belly in and soft belly out. And the last breath here. And start to move your body again. Move your shoulders, bring your hands over the head, give yourself a good stretch. And come back up into a seated position.
So chill. It's literally the stillness. It's nothing more.
Yeah, using our full lung capacity. That is something very important. We often don't really pay attention to. And yes, also the theory behind that is that nowadays often a lot of people only breathe from the top of the lungs. So they mostly just breathe from the chest. And therefore, they use only like 1/3 of the lung capacity. And through the diaphragm, we actually, the lungs are more bigger on the bottom, so we get into the full breath, we use the full lung capacity. And yeah, that's what we are basically practicing here.
Feel fluid by doing this. Actually. Feel so fluid, like so light, right? Like, that full capacity makes us elevate almost.
Yes.
It's like a balloon.
Our energy rises, we get mental clarity, and we get more oxygenated, because also if we don't use the full capacity of our lungs, our cells don't get enough oxygen, so we have tiredness, we have fatigue, and all these things, and we use external stimulants. And that is basically what I also want to give to the people, is the understanding is you can regulate your own nervous system if you feel tired, and that's actually the next exercise. So now we're gonna do a little bit of Kapalbhati, which you know, which is also known as the coffee breath. So that's how I used it. What?
I don't drink coffee.
Good, because you do breathing exercise.
No, I don't do stimulants. Like, I don't have coffee, tea, nothing.
Yeah, that is actually very good that you just.
I don't need it. I think people won't be able to handle, like, I'm like an energy ball. Like, I'll bounce off walls if I have coffee.
Yeah.
I
So,
wake up quite energetic. Now it's like 10:30, it's like 11 o'clock, so winding down, but in general,
hmm.
uh,
Yeah, it's much later on your side, right?
like it's beyond my sleeping time. I go to sleep at like 9:30, 10.
Hmm. Okay, then we're almost getting to
No,
the
that's okay.
getting to the point.
After I do other things, I'm okay. Like I'll just go to bed after this.
Okay.
Perfect way to wind down your day.
What?
Perfect way to wind down your day. Like this just
Yeah.
takes you into a great sleep. So when I was doing the breath work as well, I yawned 3 times, which meant to me that my parasympathetic nervous system is already activated.
Hmm.
So
I've
because
also
the yawn is a good indicator.
yeah. I've also heard once that if you yawn, somebody told me, you're actually opening up a channel. So through the yawning, and then you. But that's from a spiritual perspective.
I yawned thrice. How many channels?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the physiological is that that's an indicator that you go into the parasympathetic nervous system that you're winding
And
down.
it felt relaxing. I felt like I
Yeah.
mean, today was a relaxing day, so it's
Okay.
amazing.
So, do you feel like doing a few rounds of Kapalpati? Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Energize me, relax me more.
Nice. And yeah, just for explanation's sake, also for the recording. So the Kapalpati is also called the Shining Skull, because as you know, we basically bring the energy from the bottom up to our heads, and we basically open up what's it called, mental blockages, and just become more clarity because we stimulate the energy to come up there. And that's what I recommend to people when they feel tired and they want to get off coffee. I tell them, well, do 3 rounds of Kapalpati, and then so that is the opposite now. So before that, we've been actively releasing the breath, like with the diaphragmatic breathing, and now we stimulate. We uh, pull the belly in, and so we can close our eyes, and I will demonstrate. So you breathe into the belly, let the belly softly drop, and with a strong exhale, push the air out. Let the belly drop through, and we start only do it through the nose first, and I will explain why. And feel how the belly is dropping again. Push the air out, and one more time. And we can do it in our own timing. We can also go a bit faster. Inhale and exhale. Come to normal breathing. Feel the effects. Maybe you feel an energizing effect.
And a head rush.
Or a head rush.
Feel all my blood rushing through my brain. It's all obviously the oxygen.
And have a few more recovery breaths. until the next round. And slowly start again. And you can also go faster. Inhale and exhale. Feel into your body. Can you feel the heat? Can you feel your shoulders relaxing with the exhale? The neck soften. The hands are resting. And allow the breath to flow in and out. Do a few more recovery breaths here. And prepare yourself for the final and last round of Kapalpati. Make sure to make the inhale passively through the diaphragm so there's no strain on the inhale and only the exhale active. And start again. Inhale and exhale. Feel the heat in the body. Feel the mental clarity. Feel the full relaxation of the body. How you have cleared the airways. brings us to our final exercise, to the coherent breathing. So
I forgot Kapalbhati. I've not done it in a really long time.
Nice. I'm happy. So now we had a little journey of how we used our breath. We could understand, okay, the nervous system, when it tensed up, how do we get into the parasympathetic nervous system? We practice our diaphragmatic breathing. We practice the muscles, which are there for the diaphragmatic breathing, for the capability. And now we go to the final exercise, to the coherent breathing. Have you heard of that? So the coherent breathing is also called HRV breathing. So heart viable, no, or what's HRV? Heart rate variability or something like that. HRV. So basically, what it does, we bring our system, our heart rate, our breathing, and our mind into coherence. That they basically go smoothly together. And the way we do it is with slow, intentional breathing. So there's the breathing rate, 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. And it's very...
There's no holding.
There's no holding. And we try to make it really as seamless as possible, the transition from inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So, and we try to do as minimal effort as possible for the inhale and minimal effort for the exhale. So we literally go into like this flow where we breathe as little as possible through the diaphragm. So we try to go mostly through the diaphragm and go into the very soft state. And with every exhale, we try to fully relax and really get into the parasympathetic nervous system in the exhale. And then the inhale is by itself, and the exhale flows out again. And for that, I have prepared last night proudly my first breathwork video, which I will gonna present to you. This is the...
Yay! I'm so excited.
This is the grand opening.
Great to be here to view it for the first time. Yay!
Yeah. Oops, we're...
I'm an absolute critique, so I'm gonna critique it.
Beautiful. You can do that afterwards. I like the critique after the video, not before.
I got you into your sympathetic, not the parasympathetic.
Exactly. Okay, so here, let's see if you can see it, and also let me know if you hear it, because I don't know if the volume comes through on your side. Oops. Wait, what happened here? And 5 seconds out. Can you hear it? Did you hear anything? Like
you
this?
Need to share
The space. Come comfortable.
No, you have to
The what?
to change the audio. There's a button for audio down there.
There's a microphone, and so
go on the mic audio, and
yeah.
that's the microphone.
Yeah.
You'll have a list show up. If there's an arrow button up.
Yeah. Then same as system. If I do now. And follow the sound of the scene. Yeah?
Now I can hear it.
Okay. Nice. So let's start.
Sorry, my battery is low. Just give me a minute.
Hi, this is Edgar from Heart Flow Yoga, and welcome to my 10-minute guided coherent breathing exercise. This will be in a rhythm of 5-5. That means 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. Fully arrive in the space, become comfortable, and follow the sound of the singing bowl. The sound will give you an indication when to inhale and when to exhale. And prepare yourself for the inhale. Gently breathing in and gently breathing out. Breathing soft and quietly. In through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling the diaphragm, how it's allowing the air to flow in and out again. And with every exhale, allowing all the stress in the body to dissipate. Feeling the breath in the belly and down the lower ribs. The breath becomes fully effortless. Inhale and exhale. On each out breath, allow the body to fully relax. Soften the mouth, soften the jaw, soften the shoulders, soften the neck. Releasing any tension in the hands and allowing the belly to fully relax as you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Allowing the diaphragm to open up. And with the exhale, letting go of all the stress. Letting go of all the pressure that is inside. Nothing has to be done. Nowhere else to go. Simply allowing the breath to flow in and out. Notice how the shoulders are dropping. Notice how the neck is relaxing, the spine is straightening up. And fully become present with what is. With the exhale, you're simply letting go of everything. In through the nose and out through the nose. Soft belly in and soft belly out. And the hands resting on any part of your body. Make sure to keep breathing only from the nose. Gently breathe in through the belly and gently exhale through the belly. Feel full relaxation. Notice when a sigh wants to arise from within. And allow it to happen. Notice when the mind starts to wander. And simply observe and just return gently to your breath again. How does it feel when you totally let go of the breath and the exhale? Can you feel the neck, the shoulders, the hands, the belly, and the legs fully relaxed? Breathing soft and quietly. Gently breathing in and gently breathing out. And return to normal breath. Feel the effects of the coherent breathing. Feel a sense of calmness, presence, and a connection with yourself. And if you would like to now rub your hands rub, create some heat, and place it gently on your eyes. Spread the warmth over your cheeks, your neck, your chest, belly, your hands, and give yourself a good self hug. Really use this time to thank your body, to thank yourself for this connection you have with your body. Thank your body for always be here on your side, doing the best they can to keep you alive. Yeah, and that is self-love. Spending time with ourselves to get to know what is going on within us. To really take the time to listen and to feel. Because often we talk about self-love, like love yourself, love yourself. But how do we love ourselves? How do we practice self-love? And just as we do when we love somebody, we give time for them to speak, we listen, we are present, we give them the space to exist. And that's how we can do it towards ourselves. We can love ourselves by being the person for us that we'd like somebody else to be. By spending time with our feelings and give them space to arise and to pass again in its own time. And whenever you're ready, you can come back into the space again. Yeah, thank you for going on this little journey.
So yeah, I'm so happy I was here for it.
Yeah, I was a bit nervous, like, oh, but she knows all these things already. It's like sometimes I get more nervous when people actually already practicing because I'm like, yeah, but maybe I say something.
It brought me back to my practice, which is amazing. Like, I've forgotten how this felt.
Nice.
So much. Thank you. Like, really coming back to this practice has just centered me.
And
Forgot how good it.
yeah, yes, makes me very happy because sometimes we we do all these things and have the feeling that we've become human doings, not human beings, and sometimes just to be in.
What a lovely way to put it.
Oh.
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah,
It's not copyrighted, right?
no, not at all. I picked it up from somebody, and I'm happy if these things are just shared. The same as breath work, it's like we have these tools, they're ancient tools, and I just took them now from somebody else and restructured them in this way, and somebody else does it in this way. And that's something that I've also understood, that we are in the same boat, we're in the same corner. We are here for the humans, for the world to get to a different state of consciousness. And often we keep this amongst each other, this rivalry, like, oh yeah, but I do it like this, and I felt I was exactly like that, and that I had to realize that these mechanisms are actually happening, and
they're so unconsciously happening to consciously do it.
Yeah,
that is the magic, right?
So I love to remind all of us to be like, hey, we are in one team. We are all here for the same reasons. Like, bring back to ourselves. And if we come to ourselves and we help others to come to themselves, we live in a better world. So we change the world not by these great big things. We change the world by the people we interact with. And that's what yoga is, right? It's about being present, come back to yourself, and be kind to others. And you can only be kind to others when you're kind to yourself.
Yes, of course.
Because this is just a reflection.
No. You don't know what it feels like, and if you've not experienced it, then how are you going to do it to others?
Yeah, and if we judge others, we are very likely to judge ourselves.
We have to live what we are experiencing and then share it. Only way to do it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for going on this little journey.
The baritone of your voice is so nice when going into it as well. The guidance was really nice.
Yeah.
Very
nice.
Okay. Just that couldn't listen to the bowl.
The what?
That wasn't coming. The bowl wasn't coming through though.
Oh.
Maybe something that you may want to check out.
Oh, thank you.
Voice came through, not the bowl.
I wonder if that was because the sound didn't go through. Yeah, that's a very good feedback. This is something I will definitely look into. And I'm also
the one that inhale and exhale goes through, but you were saying it anyway, so it worked.
Yeah. I'm still learning how to navigate with this technology.
Honestly, even if you learned it, it just fails you sometimes. So
yeah,
that's so mine nowadays. It's called AI.
Yeah. And what's your name actually? How?
Vidushi.
Vidushi. Oh, so nice that you joined. So unexpected, like.
You keep doing those things. Like Sahil and I just met on Friday. Yeah, we just met on Friday.
Cool. Wow.
I just know him recently, and then we've had an entire day together, going through things. And breath was one of them. I told Sahil that he's gonna be doing wonders with breath. He just needs to go at it. That's his next stage.
Yeah, I'm excited where he's gonna go with that. And I mean, he was also thinking to teach yoga as well and to focus on that.
Yoga to older people, I think. He's got an inversion class, I think on Sunday or something.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't have time to catch up with him lately, actually. We've been just voice messages or texting, but we were gonna call at some points. And yeah, he was also interested to maybe join the session as well. So now we have even more a common sync to actually catch up.
Do you have a WhatsApp group or?
Yes. Something? Yes. Okay. Yeah, wait, let me actually.
I mean, this would totally get me back to my practice.
Yay! So yeah, and I'm excited then for you also to see the other sessions when they get a bit more advanced and a bit more.
I would love. That's my journey. I would love to just keep practicing breath. For me, breath is the one thing I keep coming back to beyond everything else.
Yeah, same. Sometimes I have these days or weeks where I don't do so much like asana, for example. But breath I do every day, and I had so many big significant changes actually through. I put it in the chat, I think. If you can.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
Just checking it. Oh, you're on Telegram.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to probably that on my in. Hang on. Sorry, I just need to like put it in another space so that I can join it. So I've gone and put it on my WhatsApp, and then I'm going to join it from my Telegram on my phone. That's not open my laptop. So yeah. So when are you coming down to India? That's the next.
Yeah, I'm thinking to go to India in well, I was gonna mid this year. I want to go to Rishikesh again. Yeah, but I think now because I just moved to Portugal and we're starting kind of this little retreat space here and do our own retreats here as well. Yeah, we have the first retreat actually in April, 4th of April, and we live here very much in the jungle, which is super.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this looks serene. Like that's why I said go hug a tree, because it looks like you're in the jungle from here.
Yeah.
It's almost the Shire, like one of those hobbit houses.
Yeah. It really is one of these hobbit houses as well. And wait, I don't know if you can. Like there's even one round window like this.
This is a hobbit house.
It is really it's a clay house. So
Wow.
like this,
Where
and it has a
is this?
sky view as well.
The weather must be amazing.
Now it became good again. It was very rainy for quite some time, but now it actually became very nice and sunny again.
Where is this?
In Algesur. It's south of Portugal, and yeah.
So there's a handpan artist, very famous, who I've forgotten his name. Wait, I'll tell you. I was supposed to come meet him and I came last. Kaba. I want to say something. Kabachao. This guy.
Maybe I've seen somewhere this name
You should definitely go meet him. I would, if I was in Portugal.
Well, if you're ever here, you're always invited to come visit us.
But no, you're not giving India a miss this year. So what are your dates?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I actually gonna make it. Maybe in November. So I was thinking, after the monsoon season. But November, I think it's gonna be cold already in Rishikesh.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. You have to come in the summer. Like not even the summer. Like honestly, this time right now is good.
Yeah. I was thinking to go in March again. Around March. But
so
yeah, next year, because this year we're gonna probably put full and focus like to get the space running. I mean, it's mostly built already, but to hold these sessions. And yeah, that's why I also started to do online sessions as well, to combine online and these kind of.
Yeah, I love it so much. There is a lot, and I think if you've got a space and you've got your singing bowls, and do you play the handpan?
No, I play guitar. Yeah.
And I send you this guy called Santara. He is an Australian who lives in Bali with his wife. Both of them together is called Santara. It's Daniel Coates, that's his name. He does this vocal sound healing, and I did his workshop yesterday, and it's about breath. So it's very interesting. I'm going to share his Instagram profile with you. Maybe connect with him, because it's so interesting to kind of find people doing different things from across everywhere. You're all on the same journey.
Yeah, that's so true, and that's the exciting thing. one thing is connected with the other. And I really learned that through, because I used to do a lot of martial arts before, and then I started to study breath work. And like, oh, actually, martial arts is all about this breath as well. It's also all breath work. But of course, we were learning it back then, but I didn't really know how deep it goes and how the energy actually flows through the body. And once I made that connection as well, and then voice and breath work, and wow, it was like
Coming at you, the Tara. I'm sending it right now.
yeah.
On Telegram.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there is so much. Like contact about Abacha, or whatever his name is. Like he is the god of handpan.
Mm. Nice.
So maybe you guys can have a session in your space.
Yeah, maybe.
Initiation.
Yeah. And you play handpan as well?
I'm learning. I haven't bought one yet because I don't know which note I want.
Mm.
So, I mean, it took me 2.5 years to get my sound bowls. So,
Right. And you do like singing, what's called sound healing sessions and stuff. Oh, beautiful.
also inculcating the voice now in it. And the next thing that I want is the rain stick. I want this stick. And I'm going to mix that up with the smell of petrichor.
Ah, nice.
Give it like a sensory feel to it.
Yeah. Get the whole body involved. All the senses.
Yeah, we don't really. Honestly, we have a duty to, like, when someone is going through one of our sound journeys, sound healings, sound baths, to also activate their sense of smell, because that is the strongest connection that we have to places and things and memories.
Yeah, and you right then and there, like when the smell comes up, you're like, oh, I know this. It's somewhere deep inside
There's
me.
an idea, babe.
Yeah.
Go on to the essential oils. Maybe look at what's that name of that brand? I forgot who does the essential oils. Good morning.
There will be light.
Yes. Light.
Yeah, I went also once to aroma yoga, which was very interesting actually. It was to do yoga with these different essential oils. That is very
nice.
Fascinating.
Yeah, but now do the sound and breath with the essential oils. Do a journey.
Yeah, the full package.
Why not?
And you live in Mumbai?
I do live in Mumbai, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I was there last year for only a week or so. But then I was like,
when you come next time.
What?
You have to come here longer next time. So, I'll help you do the breath work and sound and everything and show you the spaces to do it.
Yeah. But somehow I felt like, okay, this is city again. I'm like, I don't like cities so much.
But that's where they need it the most.
That is true. That is my my thinking as well. That's how this whole online session started. Because I do on Sundays in German for my family, and that's what I actually was like. I really just want to share it to my family, but I can't live there. I cannot live in the city. I cannot be there present. And I was always there for a week or so. So I was giving a few sessions here and then, but I felt like I'm drained too quickly. And then I thought, well, that's actually the perfect thing with technology. Like, I have here Starlink internet. I wouldn't be able to have internet in this location like that. So it's perfect. If it's too much, poof, I turn it off and I'm in nature. If I want to connect to the people in the city and bring these tools, I can just do it from here, from my comfort of my own home.
But you can do a retreat here too.
Yeah. Yes. That's true. Eventually, when I feel. What?
Take people to Dharamkot.
Yeah, true.
Ganj. It's beautiful. There's so many beautiful places.
Oh yeah, we actually in Rishikesh we have a space where we can do retreats already. So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
There you go.
my
What's
friends,
the
it's called I forgot the name of it, but it's like a jungle retreat space. It's properly in the jungle. It's
Let's plan one.
it's really cool. Yeah.
I'm actually planning like a wellness event. I'm actually planning to get into retreats too. So
Ah,
that's why
perfect. Now we have a sound healer as well.
let's do the retreats. No, the organizing aspect as well, right? Like let's plan it out. Let's figure out what to do there, how to go about it, because retreats are the way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I love going for retreats as well. Like I love my wellness, breathwork, yoga retreat. So I'm planning to go to Ladakh maybe in July. I don't know. Still figuring it out.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Nice.
but Ladakh, if you come next time, you must do it.
Yes.
It's supposed to be heaven.
Yeah, I haven't been to Ladakh. I didn't go that up north yet. Oh,
Yeah, you must.
that is for the future.
It's gonna be different to do breathwork there because it's gonna be a challenge.
Because of the high altitude, or
The air is thinner.
wow, it's even more exciting to do it
You
there.
need more oxygen anyways to survive there, so you need the breathwork to do that.
Hmm. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, many things for the future. It's exciting to know you. So thank you very much. Let's stay in
Thank you
contact.
for the journey. It was amazing. Thank you.
Yay. Can I make a screenshot with you? Oops. Oops, where I pressed the wrong. Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna do a post on Instagram. Sorry, I looked down again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna What's your Instagram?
Zumzari, SUM
SUM.
SARI
I'm sorry.
underscore
How'd you,
ma.
how'd you come up with this name? That's so cool.
Actually, just I was I was just putting my different names for my hard drives, and then at some point I had a USB stick. I'm like, okay, how am I gonna call this stick? And I'm like, sum zari. It just came.
Wow.
And then people ask me, is that something in Sanskrit? Did you get that name from
But maybe Chat GPT that. Maybe there is a meaning of it.
maybe
Do it.
some.
Do it.
Yeah.
Must. Why not?
Yeah.
Thank you, Edgar. This was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so much. And yeah,
Peace. I'll see you soon.
see you soon. Yeah, and if you like to donate or something, I do this on donations. I can also send the PayPal or bank account if you like, but it's also fine if not. But also for
GPay. Does GPay work?
no, I don't have GPay.
I don't have PayPal.
That's okay. Then it's just happy that you're here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And yeah, see you for the next sessions.